Hey guys, welcome to Codenamed Epics Off Topic. We're your hosts, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman, the man who's just spent the past 2 hours drawing on a Cintiq.
We have a Cintiq. We're going to talk to you about AVX Round 3. Without spoiling, of course.
This one.
Yeah,
watch next week's and you'll get the whole story.
Right. So, you just got done reading it. How do you feel about it?
Cyclops is an idiot.
Well established.
Yes,
Well
running
established.
theme here. Wolverine, one of the smartest people in the Marvel Universe. And Captain America, who I love and adore, is kind of naive.
He's kind of naive, so is Iron Man's being kind of weird too. But Cap is more about protecting Hope, and Wolverine wants to kill her because that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you kill what the Phoenix wants to inhabit, and then the Phoenix will go away. We hope.
We hope, yeah. Then again, it might take over Cable, which would really be bad.
That would suck. But really, Phoenix taking over anybody kind of sucks.
Well, yeah, because, the Phoenix Force, life-sucking entity that, is pretty much all-powerful.
Have you noticed that Phoenix has chosen everyone in Scott's immediate family except for Scott?
Well, that's because he sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible. But it was I liked it. It was a weird feeling chapter. There was a nice little twist that they added in the middle of the chapter, and the end was kind of shocking as well.
Yeah, the end was incredibly shocking.
Yeah.
But as I think when I look at the reasoning between what happened there, first off, Iron Man. He's completely deluded. Somehow he believes that his world is the world everybody else lives in. Tell you about that next week. But when you look at the conflict that's going on and the decisions that Wolverine has to make, it seems like he's the only person who's not being emotional.
Right.
He's thinking with his brain and only his brain, and it has nothing to do with anything else. He just knows this has to be done. And everybody else is thinking with their heart.
Yeah, it would be great to be able to keep her alive and fight off the Phoenix Force, but the only way to fight the Phoenix Force is to kill its host.
Yeah.
Because you can't attack the Phoenix Force.
And as we've seen, when Wolverine killed Jean Grey, it didn't kill the Phoenix. It just
leaves for a while.
Just leaves.
Yeah. And that's what you have to do. You can't capture it. You can't do anything else to it. You need to kill its host. And Wolverine understands that.
But apparently no one else does.
Nope. What did you think about the little twist in the middle of round 3?
Well, I think that it's kind of weird that only Wolverine got it.
Yeah, that was dumb. You'll find out about it. Actually, if you just use the codes that will be appearing right here, you'll be able to download it. Please take one. You'll be able to read the comic book on the Marvel Comics app or your computer, wherever you feel like typing the code in.
And then you'll say, "Why is Wolverine the only one who noticed this?"
Exactly. And the whole lead up to that scene is just retarded. It's like, really? Nobody saw this? Nobody?
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man is talking, and then he goes, and then Wolverine's like, "Wait, really? No."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh no, let's stop this right now." But it was overall, I got a really weird vibe off the chapter. I didn't like it and I didn't hate it.
Well, I was kind of confused by it because in some ways, Captain America is the smartest guy in the Marvel universe. Street smarts or whatever. But in this particular issue, he seems to be making really dumb mistakes. Now, some of that can be attributed to the fact that, again, he's thinking with his heart, and he's really trying to save this girl, and he doesn't know how in the heck he's going to pull it off. But by the same token, because of this, you'd think that he would be thinking more tactically, and instead he's making really dumb mistakes.
Yeah, and it feels weird because, they're all heroes.
Yeah.
Except for Cyclops, who's terrible. But they're all fighting each other, and that vibe itself feels weird.
Yeah.
It feels weird to see former Avengers fighting Avengers.
Yeah, and especially over what they're fighting over, because let's face it. X-Men.
Avengers.
The whole thing is started by Cyclops jumping the gun.
And all the mutants are falling in line with it. Storm.
Yeah.
Storm, come on, Storm. You're better than this.
Yeah, she knows better. She fought him for control of the X-Men before because he was making stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then how everyone seems to be jumping on the let's trash Wolverine bandwagon,
Right.
even though he seems to be the only person making sense.
And I'm tired of this us versus them mentality that the X-Men have. We get it. You were born with powers. Get over it. You know? It's like, I know some people in the world still hate you, but people hate the Hulk. People hate the Avengers.
Yeah, and pretty much in all superhero worlds now, there are people who hate them. I mean, Superman, who is the most true blue American superhero in the DC comics. Half the world seems to not trust him because they know he's an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Get over it. Like, don't let it characterize you.
yeah, you either hate everybody like Magneto, or you love everybody like,
Yeah.
well, at this moment, Magneto, which is just kind of weird.
Yeah,
But
but I know a lot of people who used to be comic book fans, or at least used to be X-Men fans, have a problem with the X-Men because they never got past that, woe was me stage. When you're going through your teen years and the persecution's new, I can see you doing that. But once you're an adult and most of the world doesn't care anyway, except for a few fringe groups that keep attacking San Francisco, so I don't know why you're still there. But,
yeah, eventually you have to stop being a
because
victim.
Wolverine has never been a victim.
Yeah, no.
Ever. His whole life. He's been around for a while. He don't care.
Running around in a mask, and then he'll take it off in the middle of the news and say, hey, I'm a mutant.
Yeah.
And then just walk off.
And be like, deal with it. So they've got to work on that. And Scott is the worst of them because he combines all the bad stuff that people hate about X-Men with his little pity party and
Constant
being crazy.
pity party.
Constant. And, I mean, it's like, you have Emma Frost. Why do you even care about other things?
You have Emma Frost and an island, and you have pretty much, half the mutants on the planet. And they're really freaking powerful.
One of them is the Jugger Colossus.
And Magneto.
Right? You have Magneto. Now, about Magneto, you're doing something wrong when Magneto's like...
The voice of reason?
You need to chill out. Bro,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah, when Magneto's your voice of reason, you've got a problem. Yeah, when Magneto says, hey, you know what? Maybe we should talk about this.
But here's the dumb thing, though. They're still fighting on his side. How can they believe that the Phoenix Force is going to help mutants? What sense does that make?
There was this one day
Right.
where, Galactus showed up on Earth, and, Reed Richards said, well, Galactus has got the power of a god. Maybe he'll just give us all powers. Wait, no. He tried to kill him. Because that's what makes sense, Scott. Oh,
and
sorry. Yeah.
even the Fantastic Four knows. And they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
They're pretty terrible. It's like... It's... Even if the Phoenix Force came down and gave powers to all mutants, that's not helping mutant kind. You just have more powers. But that's not going to help mutants be born more. You just have more raw, destructive power.
Yeah, that they can't control.
Right. That's controlling them, really.
Thus making the Friends of Humanity right.
I mean, they're really starting to become everything that all the hate groups say they are.
Yeah.
Because now what they're doing is helping the Phoenix destroy Earth. And if an Avenger dies because of this, I predict a lot of X-Men troubles in the future. I think what they're doing is making, the Days of Future Past happen. Them being hunted and corralled.
Yeah.
What they're doing is making that happen.
Yeah, and I would say that of all the people that this affects the most, you would have to think that Cable would be the one who would sit down and go, wait, Scott, look, you're my dad, but you're screwing up.
Well, I think he's unconscious right now.
Yeah, but eventually.
Hopefully he'll wake up and say, well, then again, this is the dude that came back and tried to kill the Avengers.
Well, he actually came back and tried to kill the X-Men also.
So, his points are invalid. He keeps trying to kill one person to save the other person.
Yeah, but it makes sense, though. Because, Wolverine wants to kill Hope to save the entire planet.
Yeah, but he didn't come back from the future and try and kill Hope, and then come back and try and kill the Avengers, and then come back and try and kill the X-Men.
That's true. But...
Because, with Extinction, if coming back and killing the Avengers keeps the X-Men alive, alright, I can accept that. But let's say the next time Galactus comes back, or Loki, or Evil Odin decides to resurge, and another Fear itself happens. Can Cyclops stop that? Emma Frost can't stop it.
Cyclops can't stop anything. Cyclops is
Maybe
Cyclops.
Jugger Colossus. Maybe. But it's like, if you kill Earth's mightiest heroes, you have weakened Earth. And you have no idea what happens between the time you kill the Avengers and the time you came from.
Well, the good news is he can bounce back and forth through time, so he could actually go forward in time and then go, "Oh, well, this sucked. Maybe I should stop myself from doing that."
Yeah, and then he'll kill himself, and he'll die.
Which will then stop him from doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to get into the whole time
travel
paradox thing.
But yeah, it's weird. Everything about this is weird. I just want Green Hulk to come back and smash both sides and be like, "You're both idiots." This is Green Hulk's Civil War.
Yeah, Green Hulk needs to join in. Wolverine needs to hang out with Green Hulk, and they need to go and kill Hulk.
Because Hulk will kill Hulk.
Yeah.
To save everyone?
Yeah, he would.
He would do it. Banner will feel bad about it.
You know what? That's what Wolverine actually needs to do. I mean, he's still got his Avengers communicator. He needs to call, like, Luke Cage.
Call
the
all the bad boys.
Yeah, all the people who would do just what needs to be done.
Exactly.
And then be like, you know what?
He needs to call Punisher and put out a hit on her. Like, look, Punisher. Just
Punisher wouldn't do it.
one shot.
Punisher wouldn't do it.
Why wouldn't he do it?
Because she's innocent. She hasn't actually done anything wrong.
Well, actually, she kind of has. She kind of blew up a few heroes. She blew up Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, that's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with blowing up Spider-Man. but she didn't kill anybody, and she did that because
but she's going to. And I think Wolverine. Because I'm pretty sure Punisher knows what Wolverine did to the first Phoenix, to Jean Grey.
Everybody knows what he
Everyone
did.
knows what he did, and I think Punisher would feel that way. He's like, I could take a chance that somehow what the strongest mutants on the planet haven't been able to do, control the Phoenix, you can do, or I can end you right now and save 7+ billion people.
Yeah.
Punisher will take that shot.
I don't know that he would though.
I think he would.
Because she's a teenager, and he's
also the Phoenix Force.
Yeah, but he's gonna have the gun in her head. And he's gonna freak out and start thinking about his kid, and it's gonna stop him from doing it.
Nah, I think he's gonna be like, bang, because as soon as he starts doing that, she's gonna go Phoenix.
Yeah, that's
and that will erase all doubts from his head.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So I mean, he'll be like, I can't kill her. Phoenix Force, okay. maybe I can kill her.
Yeah. So, but really, honestly, the whole thing is, right now, in the beginning, as far as the X-Men were concerned, the world was against them, or whatever, and all that was Scott's fault. Now, Captain America has started making some bad choices. And the only person ready to make the real hard, honestly hard choices, Wolverine. And no one's listening.
Yeah, no one's listening. Because no one wants to think, killing the girl. That was my first option, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because, like, her life... I mean, first of all, death in Marvel is insignificant.
Especially when you're talking about someone who's going to have the Phoenix Force.
Right.
I mean, the last time he killed someone with the Phoenix Force goes, "Oh, you know what? I kind of went crazy because I had a body. Sorry about that. It went away and it brought her back to life."
Right. But also, can't Strange do anything about this? Like, remove her from life or something for a little bit? Or do something crazy?
Yeah, somehow I get the feeling that the Phoenix Force being all energy and magic being a certain form of energy, it probably can manipulate magic, and it's too technical, but I just don't think
it'd probably find a way.
Yeah. I just don't think it'll work.
But you know what would work, though? A bullet.
Yeah.
As long as she's not in Phoenix Force, a bullet would work.
Or some adamantium claws.
Yes, those work really well. Or a giant green fist. Heard those work on everything. But yeah, that's how we feel about round 3 without spoiling it for you. Like I said, there should be some codes right about here. Take one, please. Tell us how you feel. And next week, after we recover from the Avengers hype this Friday, we will do a AVX so far.
Yes, because in 12 hours, no, in 24 hours.
24 hours.
In 24 hours, we will be watching Avengers in 3D. And we'll be giving you a special off-topic where we probably shouldn't spoil it.
We will.
Probably will.
We will. Be warned. And we'll be doing it at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
4 a.m. after seeing the movie. Because I won't be able to sleep after that. It's just not going to happen.
And I won't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like sleep is not an option at that moment. It's like we're going to get done with the movie. It'll be about 3. Get a snack.
Right.
Do it off topic. Then spend the next 2 hours talking like schoolgirls about what we just saw.
Well, I'll be talking about it to a brick wall. He'll be on the Cintiq. So, let us know how you feel. Also, when we do our AVX so far, we will be covering AVX Versus, which has some of the extended fights that we didn't get to see. So let us know how you feel. Use the codes and watch Avengers in theaters this Friday, which I'm sure you know because you're watching this.
And if you didn't know,
now you know. I've been your host, Kirby Kid.
And this is Black Superman. Gonna
Thanks
be
for watching,
directed by
guys. Oh, yeah, Cintiq. You're going to hear a lot of this. Thanks for watching, guys.